where they'd play the gambling, and everybody was thinking they were bad, awesome gamblers. So we get there, and there's a limo's waiting with the sign and everything. And
So you guys flew to Vegas.
Flew to Vegas.
Limo was waiting for you guys.
And me and my fiance, we had a ball. We were just all intimidated to play, so we play a little here and there. I ended up winning a couple $100, but
Nice.
everybody in the office lost thousands.
Oh my goodness!
They were playing poker. They were all back on the flight home. They were pissed.
Thousands.
Excuse
oh
me,
my
they were
thousands.
upset. Yeah, it was hilarious. And me and my fiance, we're 21, and we were like barely getting on the tables and
Yeah.
blackjack or whatever, and ended up winning a little bit. So we were all excited about our couple $100,
nice.
you know, and everybody's just mad because they lost they lost thousands. It was hilarious.
So,
I'm
so
talking
you know what? I
thousands.
believe that's just all mindset. You come in with a positive attitude, with
Mhm.
knowing that you know what the money that you're going to gamble is just extra that you're going to have fun with, not expecting to win. Because I think that's the issue when you go to Vegas. People expect to win when you should just expect to have a good time and lose whatever you're gambling and have a budget.
Yep, exactly.
I
That's
just throw
that's
that
the
in
best.
there.
That's what makes Vegas fun.
Yes.
So back I got the realtor's license, the dollar in the mail, went and interviewed, and
Okay.
it was really a great company.
So that dollar in the mail that was
Like
for
a
another company.
It was a recruiting.
Okay, one question really quick.
recruiting
This is
role.
probably the most important question that you're gonna have asked in your whole lifetime. What did you spend that dollar on?
I don't know. I took it off and put it in my pocket. That was the first thing.
Okay.
I didn't even read it. I'm like, but it made me read it and look at it, and it was really because when you're licensed and you get your realtor license, and especially in Southern California at the time,
Okay.
you do get recruited, whether it was for loans or realtor, because that was the only license you needed for the loan side of it.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I looked at it, I read it, and man, I'm like, man, this is in Rancho. It's not too far. I'm in Fontana.
Oh, so we're making our way back to Cali now.
Oh yeah, I'm in Cali.
Okay.
I'm at mom's house, and she's at her parents. Me and my ex's dad, we were best friends.
Gotcha.
Man, since day one.
Okay, so
You know,
so when you moved back
God
to
rest his
Cali, you're about what, 21 now, 22?
yeah, so turned 21 out there, came back. So yeah, going on 22,
Okay.
and you know I had skills. Yeah, at the time, so I went in there, and they were
Nice.
shocked because I was so young. They were like, "Wait a minute," and they were really, you know, they put me next to the owner's office, the desk next to the owner's office.
He wanted to keep
Because
a
I
close
came
eye
in,
on you.
yeah, they wanted to keep a close eye because it was they were pumping out, had advertising, it was
Wow.
real, man, and that was where it was like, boom.
Amazing.
Yeah, that run was just crazy.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was like,
So that's what really got your whole career started, was when you moved back to Cali. You got hired at this firm, this company that was pumping out huge numbers.
Yes, exactly. And I was always ethical and really performed right, you know, and I was like the ideal. My numbers were always really good. And then I was like, hey, I'm in the business. I need to buy a house.
Oh, nice.
That was where it hit me. I started really being consistent, you know, 22, and I'm like, I need to buy a house.
Oh, so 22, you changed your mindset, or you've already, you know what? From the looks of it,
I still was in the business, but it's funny, I wasn't thinking that even coming back, like, you know, first step is to buy a pad to live in, but it kind of hit me. I'm like, I'm doing this for a living.
Boom. Okay, your mindset shift at 22. You're pumping out money. You're working with the big dogs, right? And all of a sudden, I need a house.
I need a house to
That
live
first house.
in. Yep.
At 22 years old, guys.
Yeah, my fiance, we needed a house. you
Okay,
know?
when did you make that first house happen?
Well, my mom wanted to move to Vegas because no state tax, and she was
Love
looking
it.
at a new house.
Absolutely.
And I had actually refinanced her house when I remember it, 6.5. That was like the lowest in history, and that was like a long time ago before it ever even got back to 6.5. So in South Fontana was a little 900 or less square foot house, 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Okay.
And I was like, when we looked at the value, it was like, okay, you could make 20, 30 grand off this with a realtor or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I'm doing solid, and I'm like, well, I'll give you 10 right away. All right, we'll put the money, because she needed to have certain stages for a new build out back then. This was what, man, 20.
So she had to qualify.
This was like 24 years ago.
She had to qualify, and what the show is all about, guys, is about qualifying for that first home, qualifying for a loan to buy your first property, and that's how it starts. Investing starts usually with your first home. That turns into a rental, eventually snowballs into buying more rentals,
Mm-hmm.
and you live your life with passive income at that point, and happily ever after, right?
That's exactly what happened. Is we moved into the Fontana
Okay.
house that I basically from 6th grade and lived in. Hooked moms up, even we helped her even way more than she would have made, because but all I did was, this is how I learned about assuming the loan.
Oh, okay. So
I'm like, you got a
loan.
6.5. There's 7s in there, whatever at the time, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna assume your loan. I owe you 30 grand basically. So I had 10, 15. I was able to pay her off in chunks, and really was cutting a lot of checks to the builder at the time.
Okay.
In Henderson.
Nevada.
Yep, in Henderson. So so basically from there I took over payments, title, did the whole creative thing. And then basically we kind of outgrew that house real quick. My fiance was having our oldest son. She was pregnant, and we tried to do some home improvement. It didn't really work out. It was a decent lot.
Okay.
But we were like, let's move. And we were pricing out homes even at the time, going, this is crazy.
So you're 22 years old doing all this?
22, 23, yeah.
Okay.
Going
23.
there, 23, about, I think I was when
Wow.
so I took
That's
over that pad, started fixing it up, whatever. Then I was like, hey, let's buy another pad and turn this into a rental.
Oh my goodness. So at 24, more or less, you decide, you know what, I'm going to buy a second house.
Yeah, we'll time it, exactly. 98, 99, 2001. Because I moved into my pad currently in 01.
Well, how many 23, 24-year-olds out there do you know is in the process of buying their second home? I don't know very many.
So when we were looking down the hill,
Amazing.
like, wow, this is not cool. And then we saw this pad up the hill.
Yes.
And it was amazing, and it was just the right price. So we turned the Fontana house into a rental, came up here, and then started repeating the process. Got 2 more rentals.
Wow. So that's a total of three houses total. And man, guys.
So we had 3 rentals in the main house. So here's where I'm like, hey, I came from consolidating. Why not consolidate my mortgages? I had 4 mortgages, 4 rates, 4 payments.
Yeah, hold your thought, Robert. Hold your thought. I'm so sorry. We are running out of time, guys. We're going to have this special guest back next week, Robert Bulmer. If you don't mind joining us next week, Robert.
Absolutely.
So we can finish up that story. I apologize for the short show.
I got into it. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Very interesting. I mean, amazing feat.
That's where a lot of those ideas came from. So
Right.
we're about consolidating even mortgages.
Love
It can
it.
be powerful.
Yes, absolutely. So join us again next week, guys, as we continue Robert's story. Again, my name is Raymond Aquino. My wife and I, we're local investors up here in the high desert, and we have a restaurant called the Springhouse Family Restaurant, located at 16441 Main Street, Hesperia, California. You can reach me on my YouTube channel, Investing in Rentals. I Found My Passion, along with TikTok and Instagram at AquinoRay99, Facebook at Ray Aquino. And Robert Bulmer, why don't you shout out your info?
Yes, Robert Bulmer with FBC Mortgage. I'm an active loan originator with going on 26 plus years. My NMLS number is 322918. Call me directly, 760-669-7813. If you look up FBC Mortgage, they'll always forward you and get you to me. FBC is an equal housing lender. Their NMLS number is 152859. And of course, Raymond, we never mentioned speaking Spanish, and our whole family of
Yes.
of just our whole family, just because we're like-minded. Alma, thank you for coming in.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
So
if you guys need to get a hold of Robert and you don't know if you speak Spanish, his company does offer Spanish speaking.
Yes, and we do have to put this in. This has to go in. Raymond's test date is
August 8th. So
August 8th, everybody. So he will be a licensed realtor real soon.
yes, really soon. I was able to do the California exam. I scheduled it for August 8th, so I can't wait to make a career change, guys. I'll be a licensed realtor after that date. Thank you, God, for giving me this opportunity. Love y'all.
Thank you, God.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great, great day, guys.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Adios.
Yes. Adios.
Thank you.
Never clear.
Nailed it.
Right on.
You guys want me to ramble on? I'll ramble on about myself.
Oh, no, yeah. No, absolutely.
I have to get